You know, guys, every time when I walk around in the city, I don't want that I look in everybody's face, you know. It's better to not look to everybody's face. Every time when you're walking on the street and pull up your head and look, oh, who comes in front of you? Oh, you must go right or left. You are reacting of that what they are coming in front of you. You go right, he goes left, so you pass him. In these seconds, they are just sucking us. In the second when you look into somebody in his face, you are give him these. In this moment you make these contact with him, and you let him inside your mind. In the moment when you look to some face, we know that these are shapeshifters. That means it's a hologram. It's a holograph that shows some person's face. But what we know, and I explained this in other videos, that it was a group like 50, 60, 80 people who live under the pyramids in Egypt, who opened their gates and become one of the mass of these black New World Order. These are the Illuminatis. These 60, 80 persons go suck inside the matrix, and the faces of these 60, 80 people are around all the world, you know. That is the matrix, the faces of the matrix. So they have every time the same faces. It's not the same face, but you can see, when you look inside this face, you can see that is one of these faces. Every face, when you look into them face, transmits some message. Like today I walk on the street in the city and I saw one guy, one old man. He turned his head like that, and for a small second I see inside his nose one blinking thing, one white blinking thing. Or I go again 20 meters far, there was a woman, I looked to the woman and I saw in the woman's eyes here a small part was blinking like white. These are even the alien looks these white point, what you see, this white blinking point for a second is this when they have here some equipment, and they have the antennas like that, and they have these equipments on their heads, so that you in the second of this small flash is that your brain realize that, oh, there is something who's strange, but the holographic shapeshift failure in the second. We see that so much in videos in YouTube, that how these guys publishing all that stuff. And you know, these aliens, yes, and these 60, 40, 70 individuals they are women and male and female, and they have these faces, and these faces are everywhere. So that built the magic very simple. And I don't believe in some people like whoever it is, he say, oh, we have only 8,000 or 800 reptilian walking among us. Don't stop with that lie, you know. We know that there are millions. These aliens are minimum 30-40% of the Earth's population are aliens, you know, and the others are holograms, you know, from these 50. These are only these aliens who walk with us here on the planet. The other 3.8 billion aliens live under Earth, and over us living again 500 million of these aliens. So it's like for them a step, you know. They begin in the underground, where the black sun or the dark sun or the Agartha, the Garden Eden, wherever, whatever is in the underground, there is something. They have their cities where they born these small babies of frogs, you know. That's why we have so much oceans. That they need so much water in these underground bases for them population, you know. And that is how they let step by step these small babies out in our world, that they learn to live with humans, to learn how we can manipulate them to be in form of a shapeshift. Then they live on the earth for a few months, a few weeks, and after that they goes on the spaceship and fly to the colonies. But here they are to learn and breathing, nothing more.